Okay, here is the quick, down and dirty way that I get my smartphone to work with my Behringer mixer so I can take phone calls when I do my podcast. Hey, this isn't the smoothest production, but this pretty much gets to the point compared to some of the other videos I've seen online. And this right here is pretty cut and dried, and I'll leave some links to where you can get these individual cables at so you can make your setup too. But you're going to want to start off with this splitter, and make a note that has 4 separate rings. I'm sorry, actually 3 right there. Now what that's going to do is allow us to split the output, one for the headphones and one for the microphone coming out of your phone, like this. You got your smartphone. Most all phones have that 1/8 inch jack right there. You don't want a stereo splitter. You want this 3 splitter type. One's for the microphone, internal microphone, and then the stereo output for the headphones. And that would go in there like so. And there's this. So this one's going to go to the microphone. That cable is going to go to the mixer, and this is going to be for the headphone. That's also going to go to the mixer, and I'll show you which goes with which. But right now, this is a mono cable. It's 1/4 inch. On one side it's 1/4, on the other it's 1/8. It's 1/8 inch. It's mono. It's not stereo, but it has a single ring on it. That's the telltale sign that it is mono. So you're going to need one of those. That is going to plug into the microphone jack, like that. Okay? This is the other cable, the only other cable you're going to need. Right there. Just like that. These are 2 mono 1/4 inch jacks that are going to go to the mixer. This right here, now this one's stereo. Remember, like I said, this one's mono, this one's stereo. See, it's got the two rings on it right there. Stereo, mono. So, like I said before, what did I just do? Oh, here it is. This right here will go to the microphone. Okay. This one here goes to the headphone side. Just like that. Okay? Once again, that's going to plug into your phone. That's it. You ain't got to mess with nothing else there on your phone. Plug. Okay. Now then, I'm going to turn this off a sec and reset it so we can look at the mixer where we can plug these cables in. Back in a sec. Okay, here we are once again. This right here is my little 1002B Behringer mixer. Real nice, simple little mixer. You can plug in 5 XLR microphones, and then of course any 1/4 inch inputs. I used to plug in my MP3 player right there and be able to play music. But for right now, I'm plugged in here for my microphone, and then the other person that I have on my podcast is plugged in here. So what I'm going to do is this right here, remember, plugs in to the phone. Alright, that splits it. Okay, The one that goes to the headphone jack are these two right here. Now this is going to be plugged into a channel of my choice. I'm just going to plug in right here. Alright, now this one right here come out of my phone splitter, and this is where the microphone coming out of the phone will be. And I'm going to put it at the monitor send jack. Monitor send. Okay? And that means that this monitor control right here is the master monitor control. So anything I say into my microphones is going to come out through here and into the phone. Whoever you're talking to will be able to hear you. Now you want to make sure that their individual monitor control for that channel is off completely, because otherwise when they go to talk they'll be able to hear themselves, and that creates an echo, and you don't want them to hear themselves, because when they're talking through the mixer's gonna let everybody hear what's going on, and that way you can not have any problems at all with feedback or loopback or whatever. So anyway, that's it. And then the individual monitors, so we can hear the phone call, are right here. I usually run at about 1 o'clock on the setting. These are the monitors, so I can monitor the phone call. That's all that really means, is I'm monitoring the phone call. So whoever calls in will be able to hear it, and we can adjust our individual monitors so that we can hear them, as well as we want to. Again, make sure their individual monitor is 0, because you don't want them hearing themselves, because it'll create a loop, and you don't want that. That will drive that person nuts on the phone. So there's a 0, and yours and your other person that's on the podcast talking are up, so that they can hear the incoming phone call. And that's about it right there. Like I said, I'll leave a link for each one of these connectors. Go into your phone. There's just 3. There's three pieces of cords that you need. And I'll put the link on there. So anyway, hey, look, this is a goofy off the wall recording. I'm just trying to keep to the point, and this is basic. I mean, so now when somebody makes a phone call to you, you'll be able to hear them, and they can hear you when you talk through the microphone, and you get a nice clean setup. And also, when you have no phone calls coming in, or you're not talking to anybody just yet, make sure you turn the volume down for that channel, because otherwise you can hear some little background noises when this phone's like picking up text, or any other goofy little signal, or if somebody tries to call you and you don't want them to, you want that volume all the way down. Otherwise you'll just pick up little artifacts of sound, and you don't want that. So that's it. Hey, plug your phone in like that right up here. Make sure the master volume is up for the monitor. Make sure their individual channel is 0 on the monitor, and have your 2 up so you can comfortably hear the incoming phone call. And that's it. So there you go. Like I said, sorry for the bad production here, but I just wanted to get to the point. So catch you later.